This article talked about many different guidelines educators face. The first one being striving for intellectual humility, which is basically using theories and concepts to build knowledge. This article uses the example of astronomy and how it is hard for students to wrap their head around because it's not always definite and they are trained that there's one right answer. The second being opinions. Not all opinions are needed in discussions. There's a difference between saying an opinion to say one and using evidence and theories to gain understanding in our opinions. The third is anecdotal evidence, which is having students apply frameworks and new ways of understanding. They use a different approach to look at multiple perspectives of a situation. The fourth guideline is using your reactions as entry points for deeper knowledge. By using personal stories and views, it allows for students to see many perspectives and allow them to feel new emotions about a concept. Channeling these emotions can help someone grow and recognize change. The fifth is recognizing social position. This kind of connects with 4, but addresses someone's position in society and how they are having a different perspective through politics, religion, etc. This article uses a tree as an example. Different people from around the world would think of a tree differently, along with different religions. This article also touched on grading and effort. Many students think that because they put a lot of time and effort into something, they deserve a good grade, like an A, even if they did not understand it, and it was all wrong. There's a huge focus on grades rather than understanding the material. As educators, by using the grading system, we are all still upholding the institution that ranks students. I think the guideline that will be most challenging to me is probably guideline 4, using reactions as entry points for gaining deeper self-knowledge. I will admit I grew up in a small town where there was never many issues biased against me. College was really eye-opening, hearing more of what I never got to experience or face. Hearing all those stories about classmates being discriminated against never occurred to me and made me feel guilty that they had to go through that. I have not been exposed to enough to properly help students deal with hearing all the discrimination. Even seeing all the discrimination on the news, I never really focused on it because it never affected me personally. The article mentions a quote saying, "I don't see color," but by saying that, you are admitting that you actually do see color. I will admit that I am guilty of that, because I don't want to say that I'm racist, but by saying that, you kind of are. Putting myself in uncomfortable situations this year and showing I am trying to understand everyone's perspectives if they were discriminated against will be the most beneficial for me. Trying to imagine how I'd feel if I was put into one of those situations that they describe. Also trying to see their perspective and how they have different views and struggles than I do, and still do even in the future. I will try really hard to use my motion from learning all of these to help change my views and to try to understand others and how they feel to help me become a better educator for the future. By channeling my emotions that I hear from when someone tells a story or we watch videos in class will be the most helpful because then I can